Hi, I'm Kate Emily, and in this video I'm going to share my 5 insider tips for becoming a freelance content writer. So if you've got this dream of becoming a content writer and working from home, it doesn't have to just be a dream. It can be your reality. So I am a brand and content strategist, and I do a lot of content writing, and I absolutely love it and get to work with such amazing clients from home. So sometimes I work from my bed in my bedroom, sometimes I work from my desk in my office, but it's so flexible and I'm able to work the hours I want to work, when I want to work, and yeah, it couldn't be better. So keep watching this video to find out what my 5 tips are for starting a career in freelance content writing and how you can make working from home your reality too. So you're wanting to launch your career as a freelance content writer. Awesome. I did, and it's the best decision I've ever made. It means I can work when I want, for how long I want to work. I can work as many hours I want to and charge what I'm worth, rather than having to put up with the day-to-day grind and office politics, which is a total win for me. So content is kind of a big deal, and businesses are realizing this. So they're spending more money and energy and effort in creating an epic content strategy. But they need a little bit of help, which is where you come in, because content writers are in high demand at the moment, especially with small businesses who can't afford to pay someone on their full-time salary. So if freelancing and working from home is something that so appeals to you, being a content writer can be a really good avenue to go down. But what exactly is content? So content itself is writing, it's also photography, it's videos, it's all those sorts of mediums where brands are able to communicate a brand story to their audience, to start to nurture them and to build this relationship with them and educate them as well. But in this video, I'll be specifically talking about the writing side of things. So things like social media captions or newsletters or blog articles, that sort of side of content. So I created a whole video about the skills you need to be a content writer. So you can go and watch that one now, which will give you a really good insight into what you need to have, or what skills you need to have to be a successful content writer and be able to start pitching to clients. So let's dive into my 5 tips for becoming a freelance content writer. Tip 1, choose a niche. You cannot write for everybody. Just like in marketing speak, if you're speaking to a brand, they can't sell their products or services to everyone. You can't sell your service to everyone either. You need to pick a niche, because when you do, it means you're going to become an expert in that area and understand the language that's required, the tone of voice that's required, and how to actually find the content or understand what is the types of content that people actually engage with. So I write for the health and wellness space, and I come from a really personable, relatable, educational standpoint. So all the clients that I attract are wanting that sort of content, which is awesome because it's the stuff I'm good at writing, I'm familiar with writing, and I enjoy writing, which is the main point. Maybe you've got some experience in software engineering or design, and you could be more of a technical writer and write for publications that need that more technical expertise. Or maybe you were a nutritionist and you can write for a health blog on types of nutrition and those sorts of things. So really understanding what it is you're good at, what you like, and what is the area that you want to specialize in writing for. Tip number 2 is to develop new skills. So I'm completely obsessed with learning. So much so I created a video on how to learn more effectively, which you can go and watch here, because learning is something that's a big part of my journey as a marketer, but also as an entrepreneur, I'm learning all the time. So it might be doing an online course or going to a workshop to learn something specific that might be a requirement for the niche that you've chosen. So for example, in my niche, it may be something like getting more understanding around Instagram or email marketing and learning a bit more of those sorts of things. So once you get super clear on that niche that you're targeting, you'll start to understand what are the skills that are required for a content writer in that particular area. A great place to start is YouTube tutorials like this one, because there's loads of free content out there. But if you're wanting something a little bit more meaty and something that's actually going to delve a bit deeper, definitely go down a paid option, whether that be a course or a membership or even one-on-one coaching if there's something super specific that you want some help with. Tip number 3 is to write killer samples. So how can someone know they want to book you if they've never seen what you could write? And if you're just starting out, don't stress. It doesn't have to just be paid client work. It could be work you've done for free for a brand that you've wanted to work with, or it might be stuff that you're working on for your brand. Or it could even just be a mini case study. You could say, oh, there's this brand, like a big brand like Lululemon or Nike. I want to write for them. How about I write an article that I would potentially submit to them, and I can use that as a piece of sample copy. Just to make sure that when you're creating sample content that it's super consistent with your brand, it's well written, and it's been spell checked, because this is proof of what you can do. You might also like to create a blog or a podcast or a YouTube channel to share your thoughts, tips, strategies, so your potential client can see that you're super passionate about this space and that it's something actually you're interested in, not just doing to get paid, but you're actually interested in learning about yourself. So have you downloaded my email marketing guide yet? If you're wanting to get better at content writing and maybe actually specialize in something like email, because who doesn't, right? Then you are gonna wanna download this baby, because it's full of 10 strategies that are gonna help you write better emails for your clients. So go and download that one now via the description box below. Tip number 4 is to get social. So you need to be building a brand on social media, because 9 out of 10 of my clients have actually come from social media, because it's such a great way to showcase your personality and how you work, the types of projects you work on, and show them that you're going to be an awesome fit for them. But don't spam businesses. Don't just create a stock standard DM approach and send it to every business you're interested in working in, because it does not work. I've had messages like this a million times before about people that reckon they can grow my Instagram following, and I just delete them. So you don't want to be deleted too. You want to start building this relationship with people on social media. So start engaging, commenting on their posts, commenting on their stories, actually engaging in a way that's authentic and real. So you want to make sure you're targeting businesses that actually you're interested in, that you like, that you potentially would purchase from or sign up to or be a part of their service. Because if you are trying to attract businesses that are relevant to you and that you're going to actually enjoy writing for, then starting that conversation and creating a dialogue will get you be seen in a much more authentic way that gets them to see what you're up to and what you can do for them. But if you are really keen to pitch to clients through social media, you can absolutely do that. I've done that before and it's worked. But again, you want to start that foundation of providing either free value to them, either offer them some free tips, or creating this personal relationship with them. And then you can go on to say, hey, I've noticed your website has a blog that hasn't been updated in a little while. I write blog articles for your niche and I'd love to help you out. Something along the lines of that. And tip number 5 is to share testimonials. So once you start getting some clients under your belt and they're starting to give you some awesome feedback about how great you're writing, then share that stuff, because that's the sort of thing that prospective customers will look at and go, wow, like I want some of that. Especially if your customers or your clients have seen a great return on investment. So whether that be through sales or signups to their email list or some other conversion metric that you've chatted to them about, that's going to show in numerical figures, in numbers, I guess, that you are doing an awesome job, which is something that, yeah, they're going to want to see. And it's great social proof. Seriously, being a freelance content writer is the best. So if you have any questions that I haven't covered here, drop them below because I'd love to help you out and answer them. But if you've got value out of this video and you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe and make sure you hit the like button as well because it helps my channel. And I really want to keep creating free resources like this one to help other small business owners get started in the space. So I need your support. But next up, go and watch my video, the 10 skills you need to be a successful content writer, because this one is going to really help you understand what it is you need to do to be an awesome success when you're launching your freelance content writing business. I know you got it in you and I hope that you find that one super valuable. But that's it for me for today. I will be back here next Tuesday with another video I know you're gonna love. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.